This episode of Two Truths and a Crime is in association with the University of British Columbia, Vancouver campus. UBC Vancouver is located on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Musqueam people. The land it is situated on has been a place of learning for the Musqueam, who for millennia have passed on their culture, history, and traditions from one generation to the next on this site. This is Two Truths and a Crime. Hi everyone, welcome to Two Truths and a Crime. My name is Victoria. I'm joined with Grace Minsky and Alex Bacon. Now you may be wondering, what is Two Truths and a Crime? Well, let me get right into it. Two Truths and a Crime is a true crime podcast where each week one person is the host and two people are the storytellers. So the host has no idea what story both of the storytellers have. So one storyteller has a true crime, one storyteller has a fake crime, and my job this week as the host is to figure out which one is true and which one is fake. And then once we hash all of that out, we dive right into the true story and learn some crazy crime stuff. And yeah, it's going to be beautiful and it's potentially fun for the whole family, but probably not. And yeah, that's Two Truths and a Crime.
You crushed that. That was amazing.
Thank you. I was very nervous.
Incredible.
Okay, which one of you would like to go first?
Well, now I don't know. We didn't plan this far ahead.
Yeah, we didn't discuss.
Grace, you go.
Do you want to go first?
No, babe, I want you to go first.
Okay, babe, I'll go first. Okay, we did very, very short little snippers.
Okay.
So a body was found at the bottom of an elevator shaft. The victim's blood alcohol level was found to be 3 times the legal limit, and GHB, which is the date rape drug, was found in their system. The killer strangled the victim to death with the victim's own pantyhose, cut off their breast and both their arms. And this mutilation was done purposely to emulate the infamous ancient Greek sculpture, the Venus de Milo. So that's my summary. Alex, would you like to go?
All right, I'll go. So this guy, he gets a call from some of his bros, and they're like, yo, we just stole a shit ton of gold. We need some help. He's like, oh yeah, bet. Come on down. So while they're being investigated for this gold robbery, the man stabs a detective to death in his garden because he was like snooping around. He doesn't go to jail. He gets acquitted on self-defense. But he does get busted for the robbery and spends 14 years in prison. Once released, though, he stabs a man to death in a road rage fit and is, after a two-year-long manhunt, is sentenced to life in prison.
Wow. Am I allowed to ask one question each?
Yeah, you get one question each. No pressure, one question.
Okay. Grace, if you know the answer to this, what area of the world did this happen in? Like, do you know which city it was in?
It was in Manhattan. It was at...
I felt Manhattan. I was like, it's in New York.
It was at, wait, I just have to double check the name. It's called the Fashion Institute of Technology. It's like a fashion school. Yeah.
Oh my god, I saw somebody on TikTok that goes to that school.
Oh
Maybe they did it.
I
think they did it. We should get them on the podcast.
Maybe you're about to find out.
Oh my god. Okay, Alex.
Yes,
what like decade did this happen in? Was this like 80s? 90s?
It was like some 80s vibes.
Okay. Interesting. I'm imagining the cast of Stranger Things.
It was actually them, yeah. Mike did it.
Really?
Yeah. It's season 4.
Is that the new one? I haven't seen that season yet.
It hasn't come out yet. They're like working.
Wow. Oh my god.
I wrote it.
This is the inspo, yeah.
This is their inspo.
Okay, so I'm having a lot of issues here because I feel like Alex's was super relaxed and like super chill, but I feel like you're trying to throw me off because Grace's had so much information and I was like, this is real, but also Alec, like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know.
Nothing screaming to you?
I feel like I've heard a story similar to Grace's before, but that could be the trick. It might be.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I've heard, like, elements of that story before, but I've never heard the full shebang. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if this is, like, Okay. Do I have to make a guess? I'm nervous.
I mean, that's kind of the premise of the podcast.
I think I'm not gonna make a
eventually-
guess.
That's the bit.
All right,
okay.
so we're done. We can wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was fun.
Bye.
Nice. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know. I feel like Alex's sounds more real, but I think the reason yours was so crazy, Grace, is because it was true. I feel like that could only be something that somebody actually did. Okay, I'm gonna say Grace. Was it a true one?
Mine is fake.
Oh, been bamboozled.
Wait.
Mine, yeah.
Wait, how did your mind come up with something like that?
It was an episode of Law and Order. It was season 9, episode 6 of Law and Order.
Oh my god.
I changed some small details because I googled the university that it like happened at, and it was a fake university, so I just googled universities in Manhattan.
Nice.
All right, so I'm gonna get into it then if everyone's ready for that.
I don't think I am.
So first off, it was so hard to find something that I didn't think you had heard of before. Like,
yeah.
It's all the fun ones like Karen in Georgia, they've done it, you know?
Shout out to Karen in Georgia for taking all of our ideas.
Exactly. So this is the story of Kenneth Noye. So I got stuff from The Guardian and Murderpedia and CBC.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Those are my
it's
sources.
Canadian.
It's not Canadian.
Oh, never
But
mind.
CBC had an article about it.
Okay.
So let's get into it. In 1983, an estimated $46 million, I believe that's in Canadian, in gold and diamonds were stolen from the Brinksmart warehouse near the London Heathrow Airport. So I know you're probably like, what's Brinkmat? Oh, I said Mart. Brinkmats. What's Brinkmats warehouse? I Googled it, was kind of confused. Pretty sure it's like an export warehouse by the airport. So it's like for imports and exports. They like hold it there for international stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Don't quote me. So the gold stolen was described to be the size of a small table. The night of the heist, CBC's Brian Stewart described the heist as fast and ruthless on the National. The guards were tied up, doused with gasoline, and then told they would be set on fire if they didn't comply.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I know. Which, I was like, that's kind of creative. I don't know if I've ever...
I like that pizzazz that they added.
They added some spice to their robbery, you know?
I mean, kind of respect that. Like, like, that means there's no witnesses.
Well, okay, they didn't light them on fire.
Well, I mean, like...
Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah.
So the 6 dudes who robbed the International Trade Estate had a little tiny problem that they didn't think through. They had 3 tons of gold and needed to launder it fast, but they didn't know how to do that. So what do? They call good old Kenneth Noye because he had access to smelting equipment and was like a known criminal. I wonder how that phone conversation went. Like, did they just like, hey, yo, so we got a shit ton of gold. Do you think you could like throw it in your fireplace and like get back to us? Anyways, he agreed. So I'm gonna back it up a little and talk about Kenny Boy. So Kenneth Noye was born on May 24th of 1947 in Bexley Heath, United Kingdom. I don't know if I said that right, but I said it confidently, and that's what matters.
All of those people are gonna come after you.
Hit me up in my emails, tell me how to pronounce it. Kenneth Noye grew up in his birthplace, not gonna say it again, with his post office running father and his dog racing track managing mother. So this was just a small detail. They didn't go into that, but I was like, what does that mean? What's a dog racing
horse
track?
racing?
But dogs, and his mother managed it.
Wow, a businesswoman.
That's a good business, yeah.
I'd like to think that's where his business mojo came from. So he left school at 15 and was working like a bunch of mundane jobs, such as like delivering milk and newspapers, helping in shops, selling programs, Greyhound tracks, and worked as a newspaper vendor in central London. But like all of us, Kenneth was tempted by the lavish lifestyle of crime at an early age.
I agree. That's bars.
Yeah. And he was sent away for receiving stolen cars. Like, he just had this, like, business aspect about him that couldn't be contained by selling it wasn't quenched by selling newspapers. So at age 23, he married a woman named Brenda. Don't really hear much more about her later. I just wanted everyone to know that he was married. In the 1970s, he was working night shifts on Fleet Street, which is like a main street in London, I believe. And as we all do, he got tired of capitalism and working for someone else. So he ditched that and set up a haulage company, then went into building and property and was soon rolling in the dough, making a 300,000 pound profit from a U.S. trailer park.
King.
I respect.
Soon, though, he once again met up with his good old childhood friend Crime, and in 1977 was given an 18-month suspended sentence for receiving and processing a shotgun. He just loved guns.
Nothing wrong with that.
But that did not slow down business. It prospered, and in 1980, he built a 10-bedroom mansion on 20 acres near West Kingsdown, as well as a villa in northern Cyprus, and bought a 700,000-pound yacht.
Oh my god.
This man was making bank. Say what you want.
Yeah. He knew how to grind. Rich. Yeah.
So everything was going just dandy for good old Kenneth. But we're going to go back to where we started in 1983 after this huge robbery. So the 6 robbers enlist Noye and his friend, also a criminal, Brian Reeder. Scotland Yard suspected the gold was being taken to Noye's West Kingsdown mansion, but weren't sure how it was being transported. But they, suspected Reeder was involved, because he had been previously jailed for a jewelry heist. So they were like, this is a little suspicious. So they raided Reeder's home, and in their raid, they find a book on the Diamond Underground, a diamond tester, a diamond gauge, and magazines about diamonds. So either he had really niche interest in diamonds, or he was connected to the robbery.
I think he just had a niche interest in diamonds.
They never really get into it. I don't know if he had a fascination with diamonds or not. But don't we all secretly have a deep fascination with diamonds?
I know I do.
I know you do. You have diamond magazines all over your house.
It's true.
I actually think Grace was involved in a jewelry heist.
Lower your voice.
I'm gonna yell it to the world. I want the world to know. I'm just not.
This podcast is actually us exposing Grace.
All of
this is her crimes.
So Noye's mansion was being surveillanced by police. And one night, officers arrived to do the night shift when they saw Reeder's car pull up and saw him going in. So they got closer and climbed the fence onto the property. When they got onto the property, Noye's 3 Rottweiler guard dogs started barking and pulling at their clothes. At this point, Detective Murphy retreated back over the fence. Smart guy, he was like, I'm out of here. Respect. This is not it. But his partner was still in the yard. When Murphy went back, looked back over, peeked over, was like, bro, where'd you go? He saw his partner laying inside the gate, having been stabbed 10 times.
Ooh.
That's rough.
At the trial of Noye and Reeder, it was reported that the detective's last words were, he had done me, he has stabbed me. And those were Detective Fordham's last words, which honestly, kind of iconic. I'm glad he got those out.
Yeah. Went out with a bang.
He did. Allegedly, Noye told police at the scene, he should not be on my property. I hope he fucking dies.
Oh, I don't think he did it.
Well, just wait. He was then arrested in his kitchen after arming himself with a kitchen knife. So let's go into his trial. At his trial, Noye claimed he was acting in self-defense. I tried to understand, and I researched, but somehow he was acquitted on a majority decision that he had acted in self-defense.
Oh.
I don't know how that's backed up when he says, I hope he fucking dies. Oh, call me crazy, but I feel like if you stab someone and say, I hope he fucking dies, there was some malicious intent behind that.
Yeah, for sure. I could kind of see where your head's at there.
But I researched, I read, it was quite like an outrage. Like, the media was like, what the hell is happening? The cops were pissed, but somehow they said it was self-defense. But he was busted with 11 bars of gold in his home and was sentenced to a 14-year prison sentence and also fined a total of £700,000 for conspiring to handle gold from the robbery and conspiring to evade VAT payments, which I believe are like taxes. I Googled it. I think it's like some British tax. Apparently, he showed it at the jury after that that sentencing. I hope you all die of cancer.
Wow, powerful.
Wow.
He really just doesn't
He has
hold
a
back.
way with words.
He has a way waiting for his poetry book to drop. So, in 1994, Noye had served his 14-year prison sentence and was released from prison. And he just went about his life as a normal, civilized person. Just kidding.
Wait, what year was he released?
1994.
Oh my god. Wow.
So he kept a low profile for like 2 years, but then the crime bug started itching again. And on his way to a pub for a drink with friends, he claims to have mistaken Mr. Cameron and his girlfriend for someone else and was like shouting at them like, oh my god, hey, like flashing the thing. So they pulled over and he says he apologized for the misunderstanding. And Cameron responded by saying, you will be, you cunt. I will kill you.
Wow.
Wait.
And began a fight. So Noye claims to have acted in self-defense and like says Cameron like was attacking him and was aggressive and beating him up. And so his natural response was to pull out a 9-inch knife that he always kept on him because he feared for his life and stabbed Cameron in the heart and the liver.
Oh, God.
Noye then fled the scene. He claims he fled because the cops and the media hated him and he believed he would never receive a fair trial, which is kind of like, I was like, yeah, he probably wouldn't. I don't know. We can get into that. But he fled the country. He discussed the situation with a friend that he was like about to discuss or like flee the country. He refused to name his friend in court, which I was like, snitches don't get stitches. He's such a bro. He was like, I'm not about to snitch out on my bro right now. The friend took Noye's car and the knife, told him to leave them with him, and neither have ever been found.
Wow.
Oh,
However,
really?
Yeah.
Not even like the car is missing?
The article I read said they never found the knife or the car. His friend just hid it.
Imagine hiding a car.
Get you homies like that.
Get you a homie that'll hide your car. However, prosecutors described a bit of a different situation. They claimed that Noye became angered by Cameron's girlfriend's driving, and he was like shouting and confronted Cameron, who was 21. And then their fight like escalated. He said he had like a temper, and like it was probably like a pride thing. Like this 21-year-old was beating him up, so he was like pissed, pulled out his knife, stabbed him. So Cameron, at age 21, went on to die in his 17-year-old girlfriend's arms on the side of the road.
Oh, God.
So now we're going to get into the search for Noye. So he fled to Cyprus, where he stayed with his son, Kevin. He left shortly before British police contacted Turkish authorities and were like, hey, we're looking for this guy. Killed again. Our bad. Throughout 1997, newspapers continued to speculate on his whereabouts. It was like quite the media buzz. Where is this guy? It was like there was a bunch of rumors that he had got plastic surgery and was in Brazil, and there was like all kinds of stuff.
Oh wow.
In 1998, acting off a tip they received, the police traveled to Spain, where British and Spanish detectives watch over a $470,000 pound villa near Cadiz. They're backed by M15 and the government communication headquarters in, I don't think I'm going to say this right at all, Cheltenham. Now, I'd like to discuss Cameron's badass girlfriend, Danielle Cable. So they flew her out, dressed her up and disguised her as a tourist, and sent her out to identify who they suspected was Noye.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so she was still 17?
No, she wouldn't be 17 anymore. She'd be like 19.
That's imagine one of us doing that.
Yeah.
I am. I think you did. I think this is about you.
Yeah.
So she is flown out. She gives a positive, like, yep, that's the guy. And in August of 1998, police arrest Noye at a resort of Barbate as he eats with a female companion. The article also included that he was eating seafood. That was a little added. Do with that what you will.
Cancel seafood. Murderers eat it.
Yeah, apparently. Road
Actually,
rage killers.
There's a 100% connection between eating seafood and being a serial killer.
Yeah.
And that's facts.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, probably.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Cameron's girlfriend was a main witness in Noye's trial. And despite the risks associated with testifying, because like this guy was like high up in the crime world, had a lot of bad guy friends, she testified, and ultimately he was found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 16 years.
Yes.
Now, bad news. In May of 2019, the parole board ruled that Noye no longer poses a risk to the public, and on June 6, 2019, he was released from prison, much to the distress of Cameron's family. And I believe I read somewhere that Danielle Cable is like in witness protection now for like life because she decided to testify in that. And this guy's just wandering the streets. When you Google him, the first articles that pop up are him like hanging out with some rich business UK woman. They're like dating or whatever. And he's just out there like living his life. It's kind of messed up.
Wow.
Jeez.
And that's the story of Richard Noye.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, so he never got, like, he got thrown in prison for a different charge? Like, it was never for the original murder?
No, he never got thrown in jail for the murder of that cop. It was self-defense he was acquitted on. Yeah, I looked into it. I have no idea how they justified a self-defense charge.
He really got it easy. God.
He did have to pay £700,000. Was that it? Is that how much? Well, I'm gonna find it right. Yeah, that's his whole yacht. He just bought that yacht. He had to sell his yacht.
Drat. I'm sorry.
There's some UK judge out there just riding around in a yacht right now.
That he got from this case. That he gave the judge the yacht, and that's how he got acquitted.
Yeah, that's a personal speculation, but I believe the judge
I fully believe that.
And I think it's amazing that whoever his lawyer was that was like, this was self-defense, guys, that lawyer deserves an award. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
Or a penalty.
Crime award. Or to get fired.
Or to go to hell. Whatever you prefer.
Wow. That's crazy. I feel like so many crimes, though, like, a lot of criminals don't get charged for, like, the main crime they did, but then later they get caught for something else and then sentenced to, like, a bunch of years.
Yeah, well, this guy just had to keep his cool, and he didn't manage to do it.
That murder bug kept itching.
It kept itching. There was also some interesting things about his early life that I couldn't find enough details about, but apparently he was a Freemason for a hot minute.
Oh.
So there's like a lot of layers to Kenneth.
Yeah.
But he was like in the Freemasons with a bunch of corrupt police and like had a lot of connections, but then he failed to pay like his subscription fee to the Freemasons.
Oh, no.
And they found out he had a criminal record and booted him.
Drat. I think it's the Freemasons that got him in the end.
And they were just doing their work.
Wow. That's imagine just not paying your subscription fees and then getting got with a murder charge.
But imagine not paying your subscription fees, but then buying a £700,000 yacht.
Yeah, they're like, we know where your priorities lie, and it's not with us.
And I got rid of him.
I respect that.
You do. Whoever's in charge of like their subscription fees though was 2 years late. Like you think you'd notice like
True.
a year in, hey, this guy hasn't been paying. But no, he's getting free access
to the Freemasons. That's not right. I pay my dues for the Freemasons.
Exactly, and it's not cheap.
No, I'm actually bankrupt. I'm such a loyal member.
A lot of credit card debt with the Freemasons.
I'm just in a lot of credit card debt, but the Freemasons are a big part of that.
Oh, I just have automatic payments set up with them, so they just charge my card every month.
Right out, yeah.
It's like
That's
Netflix, Spotify, the Freemasons.
What about you, Grace? Are you a member?
I'm cult free since
I wouldn't say the Freemasons are a cult. It's more of a society.
I guess so.
Wait, so what changed? Why are you cult free now?
When I turned 2 years old, I realized I was heading down a dark path, and I couldn't do it anymore.
It just feels like such a sudden change.
Yeah, I turned my life around.
That's beautiful.
It was really powerful moment for me personally.
Some of us are forced out of that life, like Kenneth. No wonder he had so much rage.
That's why I think that drove him to murder, probably.
Probably the second one. My thing is, I want to be there on that road, because I want to know what happened. There was two very conflicting stories. I like to believe the girlfriend, though. But Noye was quite the storyteller when the whole, you will be, you cunt, I will kill you. That was...
His imagery he just paints for you with his words. It's impeccable.
It's something.
The way he told the jury, he was like, I hope you all die of cancer. That was some words.
They decided he wasn't being charged with murder, though, too.
Wait, was this the one he didn't get charged with?
Well, oh no, I guess he said that to the jury, who charged him with 14 years in prison and $700,000.
Wow.
But I mean, dude, they found the gold. You're busted there. I really liked this case. I felt like it had a lot of elements that I enjoyed. It had murder, had robbery, gold, diamonds. I don't know. It's my kind of thing.
It really hit home for all of us, I think.
And I can't wait to see what you guys do to top that.
I think Grace is going to commit a real murder just to
share it on the podcast.
I think so.
Well, I'm kind of excited for that, Grace.
Thank you. Look forward to it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of similar to like the OJ Simpson case in a way, because OJ never got charged for like the original like murder, even though he obviously did it. Like everyone knew he did it. I guess I'm making a bold statement. I think OJ was guilty, and
I don't think that's that bold of a statement.
No, I think I'm gonna get canceled for this.
I mean, I've never heard that before. That's the first time someone said that.
I have proof.
Hot take.
You have proof.
I have proof. I was there that night.
You were there.
The dog.
Yeah.
I was the glove.
You were the glove.
Yeah.
Did you? I'm a big fan of your work. Did you?
Well,
actually...
I went on like a diet, like a weight loss program, so that at the trial I like wouldn't fit.
I was thinking it was something sketchy like that.
It was
like all of a sudden, yeah.
It was some sketchy diet pills.
Did he force you on that, or did you choose to do it?
He like suggested it. I wouldn't say he forced it.
Why did you want to save him so bad?
Oh, we're pretty close.
Even now?
Nice.
Like we've lost connection a bit, but I'd still say like deep down we're pretty close.
Oh, that's lovely.
Me, OJ, and Kenneth Noye, like we get dinner every now and then.
Wow.
Oh my god, that squad.
Yeah.
OJ, Kenneth Noye, and the glove from the trial.
I have a name, Victoria.
Sorry, Alex Bacon.
The glove.
AKA the glove.
That's what they call me. OJ. They call this guy the road rage killer. I'm the glove. We all have fun little nicknames.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so the guy he killed originally, was that the guy trying to smelt the gold? Or was that the guy who helped in the heist?
No, he killed the detective who was investigating. They were in his garden. Yeah. So, like, there was 2 detectives. They were on the night shift. They saw the guy they suspected to be his partner go in. And then they, like, were like, well, let's go. I don't know how UK law works, if that was enough for them to be like, oh, this is valid. We can just go through this guy's garden right now. But they felt like they could. So they hopped over the fence. His dog started barking. One of them hopped back over, leaving his partner behind. And when he, like, looked back over to be like, oh, bro, where did you go? His partner had been stabbed 10 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Efficient.
It looks fast, yeah.
They did. And then he said, oh, he had done me. He has stabbed me. And that was Detective Fordham's last words.
Oh.
Who was also said to be one of the best undercover cops on the Scotland Yard.
Wow.
Quite the title.
And apparently he's like, Noye, like, was threatening the other police, like, you're gonna end up like him if you don't get off my property, like, so the self-defense thing, I just can't wrap my mind around it. But
the fact that his last words were, oh no, you got me, I've been stabbed, and they still didn't charge him with murder.
Well, also, like, I was reading and it said Noye's, like, argue. Oh, that was really awkward. Grace? Would you like to explain yourself?
Oh.
I'll start over. Oh, are we boring you, Grace?
Yeah.
Okay, there's something I really want to talk to you guys about.
Yes.
And
live on the air?
Live on air. It's, like, very important.
Shit.
I've talked to my parents about this, so you know it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen the Ratatouille musical that the kids on TikTok are making?
Oh my
I've seen
god.
parts of it.
I haven't even heard about this. This is insane.
There's like this group of like teenagers on TikTok who made an entire Ratatouille musical. Like, each person submitted songs, and then other people made, like, scores, and then other people made the set. Yeah.
It sounds impeccable.
It's actually really good.
So are you auditioning for the Broadway?
I think so. Yeah, I want to be...
Who do you think you'd be?
I think I would be rat number 4 in, like, the garbage hill that Remy's dad lives in.
Yeah, okay. I think
like,
I'm Remy.
I was gonna say, I
think I've been like watching Food Channel. I've been preparing.
You have been preparing your whole life for this.
Yeah, I bathe in trash.
You
I
love
just go
to-
sleep
yeah.
in dumpsters.
Props to Rachel Ray for preparing me for this role.
Yeah, well, she did, and then I also just, like, watch the rats, like, outside. I follow them. I'm, like, a method actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know
I
how,
really
like,
respect that.
like, if you're, like, playing someone who, like, is a real person, you'll, like, follow them around, like, develop their habits.
You met Remy?
I didn't, well, okay, I have to tell you something. Remy's not a real rat. Like, I thought he was, too. But I know.
I'm jarred.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure Remy's not a real rat.
I literally saw a movie about him, though, so I think
No,
he blinds me.
It was a documentary.
No, it wasn't, though. It wasn't.
No, it was a documentary about a rat who can cook.
No, because French people aren't real. Like, they made up France and French people.
Oh,
that's right.
For the cinematic universe of Ratatouille.
Wow. That's actually true. I heard it was filmed in Vegas in front of, like, the Eiffel Tower in Vegas.
Yeah, it was. That's where they got, like, that idea that, like, this Paris would have that statue. An Eiffel Tower, but it's just made after
Wow.
That's very interesting. Thank you for enlightening me.
Oh yeah, I'm a film major, and my, like, focus area is the Ratatouille cinematic universe.
Oh my god.
That's your thesis?
Is that a niche
My thesis is on
major? Like, focus?
Oh no, it's actually extremely popular.
Very popular.
It's the most students at my school are in Ratatouille
a lot of
studies.
competition then.
Yeah, but I'm top of the field.
Ratatouille.
Congratulations.
Did I stutter, Victoria?
At graduation, when it like tells you like the name of the person and the degree they got, they're like Alex
Ratatouille
Bacon Ratatouille studies.
honors in Ratatouille
Honors
studies.
Oh, no. That's an extra year.
Well, I'm going for my doctorate as well.
Okay. So it's all worth it in the end.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be worth it
Mm-hmm.
when I am playing Remy on Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
What who would you be, Grace?
I think I'd be the old lady with the shotgun.
I see that very clearly.
Thank you. I really can see
I
that
do.
for myself.
Wow, I can't wait for our debut.
I know.
I-
Be on here for a little bit.
What did you just say? I told you I was busy. I called dibs on the basement for the next hour.
Yeah, well, shut her down for a minute.
This is Victoria's final project. You want her to fail? That's what I thought. Dad,
How much longer are you gonna be?
I said till 8:30. That's all I asked for from you guys.
8:30.
I'm sorry, Alex. I was gonna
It's
text
well, now it's gonna be 8:35 because you delayed me 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, guys. That was so unprofessional of me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd like to apologize. The office. That was my manager. Check
Oh
in.
my god, I'm so sorry that happened.
Did I say manager? I meant assistant. They were bringing me my coffee. Yum.
Good.
That was me drinking the coffee for those audio listeners.
I saw that, yeah. I can verify
saw
that
it?
she was indeed drinking coffee.
Yes, I saw it with my eyes.
They got it wrong. I asked for a French vanilla, but it's fine.
I think you should fire
Oh
them.
my god, yeah.
God, I'm so sorry. I can't believe they disrespected us like that.
Yeah, but Ratatouille the musical, it's been a major part of my life today. These past few hours I've been really stewing over it.
I see that piano behind you. Are you practicing the score?
Do you want to hear what I have?
Yeah, I'd
so
love
far?
to.
Oh my god, I'm so
It's-
excited.
Okay, so it's gonna start. Lights go up. Remy, that's you, babe. Come on the
That's me.
stage. You waddle on the stage. Well, you crawl like that. And okay, a spotlight. I'm gonna say it's like a pink spotlight, just for the pizzazz.
Well, I was thinking blue because it's
Alex's isn't your
Interesting.
vision. Calm down.
Sorry, I'm a diva.
Alex-
You know what they say.
Alex, you're the actor. Your job is to act.
You're your prop in this.
Let me get started by acting like this is a good idea. Yeah, that sounds great, Victoria.
Great. Pink spotlight comes up on Remy. Slow piano. It's jazzy.
Oh
I
my
can hear it. I
god.
can
And-
hear it.
And then, Alex, babe, this is your time to shine. You go, Remy, the... Yeah, and then you sing about your name. You're like, the Ratatouille.
Is this the opening number?
This is the opening number. And then you're
Oh my
I
singing.
just sing about my name.
Well, you're like, Remy, the Ratatouille. And then as the song progresses, you talk about your upbringing in the trash area, in the
Oh my
pile
God,
of trash.
that's so beautiful.
And then you talk about your father, how he's pressuring you to be a rat, and your heart wants you to be a chef. You want to be a chef, but your dad
sorry.
is.
But I'm a little confused because you said I'm gonna sing. I believe the lines you said were Remy, the Ratatouille, but Ratatouille is actually a pasta dish. I don't know if that'll. So then people are gonna be confused and think I'm a pasta dish.
We're gonna make it abundantly clear that you're a rat.
All right. As long as I get some face paint, like a nose, maybe.
Oh,
You will
yeah.
be. There's a rat suit waiting for you. Actually, you're in a full
Ah.
rat suit.
I can't wait. I feel like I belong in a rat suit. Many people have told me Alex, you look like you'd play a rat, and I go, thank you. I know.
Oh my god.
That's how people have rat faces and some people have mouse faces.
I don't want to
I've-
get into this.
No, I
No,
want to get into
I-
it.
think about it constantly.
I have actually been thinking about it a lot recently, and I was gonna text you about it because it's been bothering me.
The way I'm the only rat here.
No, I think about it constantly.
Grace said I'm a
Victoria
rat.
fluctuates.
No, I think Victoria's definitely a mouse.
Sometimes she's a mouse. I think you're saying that because of her height, and I think that's discriminatory.
It's not because of her height. I don't remember how tall she is.
Ah, that's true.
I
don't see height.
Oh, thank you. I've been waiting for somebody to say that to me.
You're welcome.
You're so brave. More people should be like you.
I've been saying that for years.
I think in certain photos I'm a rat. I think right now I feel like a mouse. But I think
you look like a mouse right now.
Stop it.
Right now, you're definitely a mouse. I'll
Oh my God.
agree to that.
Okay.
But there's definitely rat times for you in your life.
I think I have rat features. Like in
Do you think
side
Oprah
profile?
is a mouse or a rat? Yeah.
A rat. I think she's a rat.
I'm gonna look at a photo. I need it fresh in my mind.
Yeah. I also am gonna look at a photo. I came unprepared with the question. I didn't even know my own answer.
I don't know. I think she's a mouse.
Maybe she's her own.
I think she's a rat.
Wait, I need to look at a better picture.
No, I think she's a mouse. I think you're wrong, Victoria.
No, I think you're wrong. I think she's a rat.
Bless you, Grace.
I think she's a rat too. Thank you. I also think she's a rat.
But tell me, this doesn't radiate mouse energy.
But this.
It's the glasses, I think. I think when people have glasses, they're like instantly a mouse.
No. I would like you to see this photo where she's wearing glasses and she looks like a rat.
No, she is a rat there.
I'm telling Oprah, you said she looks like a rat.
No, it's not an insult.
It feels
Rats
like an
beautiful.
insult.
No, it's not.
Beautiful.
It's like rats are like mice's ugly stepsister. And I don't
Rats
like
are their own beautiful thing.
Grace.
I'm glad you're a rat. I couldn't imagine being friends with a mouse named Alex.
It's true.
Well, I think you guys can't have other friends named Alex. That's not allowed.
Yeah, I had one, got rid of her.
Thank you.
She lives
Victoria?
in Calgary now.
My brother's name is Alex.
Get rid of him.
So,
yeah.
I mean, well, it's fine. Well,
He's
been dealt with.
Oh,
I'm cutting the
good to hear.
toxicity out of my life, and men named Alex are out.
Okay,
Men,
perfect.
women, animals.
Except for the one rat named Alex that's always in my heart.
Love you, Alex. What
Love
about
you
Alex
guys.
the Lion? How's that? That must be a controversy for you guys.
I love Alex the Lion, actually.
I know you love Alex the Lion. That's why I brought him up.
I'm a big
Do you
fan.
think you're the inferior Alex to Alex the Lion?
I'd say we're pretty equal. I think they
Okay.
based Alex the Lion off of me.
Oh.
Off
that's
of-
a bold statement.
Off of
Me,
A rat.
Alex the rat, yes.
interesting.
Wow,
They were
I
like,
can
this rat
see
has a lot of lion energy.
I can definitely see where they got that from, that idea. Who would you be in Madagascar, Victoria? I have a specific one that I think you are, but I want you to answer first.
Does this have to be like the main squad,
No,
or can it be?
anything that really just speaks to you.
I know
I'm having-
exactly who Victoria is.
I
Oh my
don't know
god,
if we're thinking the same person or not. I'm kind of nervous.
I'm having trouble remembering all the characters of Madagascar. I feel like I'm the stupid penguin, the one that's like not the fun one, but the one that's the like fun penguin, but the one that doesn't like actually actively progress the plot. You know?
I could see you as a penguin. I could see you as the smart penguin if we were going to be a penguin.
I was gonna say she was Skipper, the smart penguin.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Or
You can't-
I was between that and the smart chimp.
Oh,
Mm.
The one who like grabs the key, it's like undoes the lock. He like has like you know what I'm talking about?
I
I
do.
haven't
I'm
guys
seen
sorry.
watch
that movie in
Madagascar?
so long, but it's impeccable.
Should we have a
Should-
Madagascar night?
Madagascar movie night.
Should we have a live Madagascar watch party?
Oh my
On
god,
Twitch.
it sounds
Yes.
On
impeccable.
Twitch.
I love that.
Should we do a Madagascar the video game playthrough on Twitch?
Is there a video game?
There is.
Is it multiplayer?
I don't think so.
But I think we can still make it work.
Well, I'll be the mouse, you be the keyboard.
Perfect.
Nice.
Glad
we made these plans.
Did you guys ever play the video game? I've talked about this with so many people and no one knows what I'm talking about, and I think I might have dreamt this whole thing. But it was like the Pixar characters on skateboards. And you would go through like little obstacle courses, and it was like Woody on a skateboard. I have to do some further research.
Was this like a computer game? Like you got a disc and you inserted it into your computer?
I personally played it on GameCube.
No, you dreamt that.
I
don't think this is a thing.
A skating game. It was real.
Oh yeah, I just googled it.
Wait, what's it called?
It's called Extreme Skate Adventure.
Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure.
Oh my god, this game was so fun. I feel like Victoria, you would love it. Alex, you would love it. You both love to skateboard. And you
I was confused because you said it was only Pixar characters, but it includes Disney characters as well.
Then
I would have understood what you were talking about, but you threw me off.
Specifically remember being in Andy's room and being and like you're skating through all the toys. It's very thrilling. It gives you a rush like nothing else.
Should I get it for the Game Boy?
Oh my god, you should get it for the... Oh my god, the nostalgia I feel right now looking at these pictures.
I think... Insane. Should we do a Twitch stream where we play Extreme Skate Adventure?
I think we have to.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember the soundtracks in this are absolute bangers. Like, they didn't drop the ball in a single song.
Okay, this just reminded me... I don't think anyone else has ever played this game, but it was like, I think I still have it. It's like a CD, like, computer game. You throw it in the disc, and it's an Arthur game. It's like Arthur the Aardvark, and you're on a camping trip. I think with the Boy Scouts or some camping trip.
Wow. And then like Arthur, like the Girl Scout murders, but it's Arthur?
Yeah, actually. It's like the exact same story. Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah, I played it when I was super young. Like, it was really problematic.
And that's why you wanted to start a true crime podcast?
Yeah, that's, I think, what, like, triggered it in my head.
Oh my
that's
God,
beautiful.
I'm trying to, like, I'm thinking about doing a little stream where I play it because it's so much fun.
Definitely. Wow.
What if it doesn't hold up?
It was such a good time.
Don't you dare say something like that. It'll 100% hold up. I think it'll hold up. I know it'll hold up.
I think it'll hold up too.
I'm gonna give you guys a chance to plug your stuff. So think you and
her
and Grace.
Like Grace Minsky.
Can we all point to Grace?
Well, she's like,
she is below. She is there.
For the audio people out there, we're all pointing at where Grace is on our screens. Grace, you go first. Plug yourself, babe.
Wait, I think I'm gonna transition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh, that's smart. I don't know how to do this.
Okay, that brings us to the end of the first episode of Two Truths and a Crime. Thank you so much for listening, and you can follow me on TikTok at Cowboy Victoria and YouTube at Victoria McNeil. And now I'm gonna let Alex and Grace plug themselves. So, Grace Minsky,
I'm only really on TikTok. I barely post, but maybe this will be my way I'm gonna start posting. So I'm Gmins _4, GMINS _4.
I guess I'll follow.
Okay.
I just unfollowed. I didn't know that was you, so I just unfollowed.
Oh, damn. It's okay, I guess. It's okay.
You needed a reminder.
So you can find me on Tinder. My name is Al. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, wait, what was it?
On Tinder, Alex Bacon.
Okay,
so I'll search.
Thank you. So no, actually, Twitch, I've been streaming. Alex Made a Bacon. Follow me there. You can follow Twitter too if you're feeling that. It's Alex Made of Bacon as well, on brand. TikTok, where we mix it up a little, it's Alex with a side of bacon. So
Wow.
see you there. Kisses if you follow me.
All right, everyone kiss the listeners goodbye.
Goodbye, listeners.
Mwah, mwah.
Mwah.